Hey y'all, it's Lewis, and that's Manny, and we're the
We keep this going. People are really gonna think that our names are not like our names are like that. But yeah, what's up? We're back at it again.
and we're playing Mom Spaghetti.
Bitter though.
Ready like Betty making mom spaghetti with Freddy. Oh wow, you defeated that plant.
Yes, I killed it.
That it almost got you too.
Oh.
That must have been a quick bottle.
A quick bottle.
Oh, watch out! There's another plant. Oh no! Oh, you got him. There we go. Whew, that was close. Okay.
Yeah, we got another one. Hold on.
Weird.
Oh, nope.
Here's a weird ass cue that's kind of related to this.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like on Ocarina of Time, there's like those plants, those like piranha plant things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're supposed to like slice them. You know, you like hit them with the sword and they die or whatever.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
sometimes they turn into sticks, but sometimes they turn into seeds.
Yeah.
And like depending on how you slice is how like they die that way, right? How does the sword change direction when it slices? Is it random?
Oh crap! Ow!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm trying to remember. Die.
Oh jeez.
There it is. I'm trying to remember. No.
Cause you know like the slicing, like when he slices the sword, it's at a certain angles and stuff.
Yeah.
And depending
yeah.
on the angle, like it hits different, right? Like I don't remember
Because if you slice,
aim
because the standard, I remember just hitting the standard like attack button was like the horizontal slice all the time. So you could just do that over and over again. I think the up and down, like the vertical slice was a specific button combo. Like you had to have your shield out. I think. Man,
Because I like recently.
It's been so long since I played that. Like.
Wait, how long? Really?
like a few years, because I played it again on when they re-released it for the 3DS.
Yeah, because they've re-released that game so many times, man.
Yeah.
So that's what I was wondering. But like, I was playing Wave Race yesterday. I was playing Wave Race. Like sometimes I just pop it in and I start playing it because it's an easy game to like just beat and whatever. And I was thinking about that for a second because I was like, for whatever reason, playing Wave Race reminds me of Ocarina of Time. I don't know why. They're completely different games. But for some reason that reminds me of that. And I was like, how do you slice like a certain way? And was it ever any practical? That's another thing I wondered. Like, other than that, killing that one plant enemy differently, like, was there ever a mechanic with it that like changed things significantly? Like was there?
I think it was more just tactical, depending on who you were fighting. Because like certain enemies had specific attack patterns or defense patterns. Because you know, back in the day, it wasn't the AIs weren't like incredibly intelligent. They were just pattern based. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
unless it's Mario Party, I guess.
Wait, what?
Unless it's like Mario Party, I guess.
Yeah. Because Mario Party's like super random.
Yeah.
But like boss battles and fights and stuff like that were very pattern based. So, you know, they would do very specific attacks in very specific ways. And then you had to defend or attack in a very specific way. So
I guess that would be. I'm gonna have to replay that game.
Yeah, I think that's really
it's been bugging me for a while.
That's really the only time that you would have to use a different attack.
This is what you intend to bring these ancient things to life.
My guy's ear looked like he got a glowy onion ring on his freaking side. Like my guy went to Burger King. He said, "Give me one onion ring," and he just put it on his head. He's just listening to that flavor.
Listening to the flavor.
Yeah, he's like, that sounds like a really tasty onion ring.
This guy got bullets as a necklace. The cult
That's
leader.
edgy. He reminds me of that guy from Overwatch.
So much for catching him alone.
Oh, the Reaper.
Yeah, because Reaper like doesn't. That's the thing that always made me laugh about Reaper. Like he wouldn't reload. He would just throw away the guns he had and just get new ones. You remember that? Like he'd just drop his guns and just pick up new ones. Like he wouldn't like reload the guns.
Forgive this intrusion, Aloy. You left me no choice.
Who is this?
Who is this?
Interested party. Now their focus is on
It's the consultant from John Wick.
Who is this?
Really?
I think it's the same guy, like the actor. Yeah.
The same voice?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
wow.
so.
I was gonna say
it
like,
definitely definitely sounds like him.
Yeah. Like I was unironically like, who is this? Like I like heard his voice before.
Yeah, I feel like you could confirm that for me, but I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah, I gotta look that up.
I gotta
You
kill
can
the
edit it in
corruptors.
and be like, yes, it's this, and then put it up on screen and go, yeah, it's a Super McGee from Uncle
Mickey.
Tom's.
I forget what his name is in John Wick.
His name's Uncle Barry. Wait, are you looking it up?
No, I was looking at a message I had. Sorry.
No, I
thought
thought you
it
were
was-
looking it up. I'm like, oh,
No,
I
it
thought
was
maybe like you were
important.
that interested.
I am interested.
Like,
I
oh,
kind of
shit,
want.
okay.
I kind of want to look it up right now.
You should put it up on screen when you find it
God
out
damn it.
later. Put it up on screen and then put like a kitty cat next to it.
Okay.
There you go. Boom. I don't know if you're
Bada
gonna actually
boom.
edit it in.
All right. So I forget how to fight these things. Weakness is fire on the body. The rest of its weakness is something else. All right.
Here's an interesting question. Would you rather fight a boss with interesting like patterns to fight against, or a really good AI?
Probably a really good AI.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was way more than I expected. Holy crap!
I'd probably say probably a really good AI. Because that
I see.
battle would be very much more interesting than a pattern one. Because even an AI has to have some patterns until it learns what it's fighting.
So, like for example, if you're playing Shadow of Mordor, and not only would like the captains that you would beat come back stronger, but they would also adapt to the last things you used, and like actually adapt to the way you're playing and counter stuff a certain way. Would you prefer that kind of gameplay?
Yeah, probably. They don't do that actually. I thought they did.
There's certain things that it does, but like I feel like the feeling for me is that like at a certain point the enemies become unbeatable because all things being equal and a computer's always learning how you're playing, it's going to figure out a way to ultimately beat you.
Yeah, it's true.
Where you just can't win. So like that's always the thing I think about video games in that way. I feel like there's going to be a game where you're not expected to win that they're going to make, and you're going to have to keep playing it and people won't be able to beat it. And I feel like that would be an interesting game. That's why I was wondering about that, because patterns are interesting, right? But
yeah,
at a certain point, like people get bored of it and they want to lose. Or I guess like they want the feeling of getting close to winning.
Yeah, or oh Jesus. Okay. I forget. Do you remember if there was a way to change the thing? Is it this? Oh,
Wait, change the what?
Well, they broke
what
my they broke my stone. I forget. Ow.
Oh.
Ah, there's a person.
Whoa.
Oh, nice. I knocked it over. Ow.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of... That's very intense. Like, there's a lot of... There's so many. Story-wise, I find it so strange that you have to go through this by yourself. Like, you would think people would try to help you. I know, like, she's isolated because she has that stupid ear thing, but, like... At a certain point, like, I feel like it would command respect. But maybe there's a story point that I don't know about later on.
You know, to tell you the truth, I don't actually know. I don't remember.
Nice. Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, we are. Probably gonna take a few episodes, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Right there. So I didn't know this, but I can load like multiple arrows onto this thing at once.
Oh.
Like right now, I have 3 arrows.
Is it bursty or does it spread out?
It just spreads out. Like, but it depends on how I aim. So like, if I focus more, holding down the trigger, it's more focused at one point, so it causes more damage at that point, which is nice. Damn it.
Whoa.
Oh Jesus. Okay, let's just go over here. I'm gonna beat this guy. Ow. Okay, that happened.
Ooh. Haha. There's that slide again. Yeah.
Okay. I got away from them. Now I need to kill these guys. Alright.
Do you think this game would be worse if it was first person?
Oh yeah, 100%. I would not want to play this game in first person.
I'm out.
Do you generally prefer third person over first person?
Yes.
But are there games that are in first person that you do play without problems though?
Yeah, there's definitely a few, like, and there's games, it really depends on the game for me. Like, I'm not a big first person shooter, but I like games that are,
Whoa. Damn.
I guess you can say are more like a different type of game, and then use first person aspects as like a feature of the game, I guess you could say.
Right.
So like one,
Like Portal, for example?
Yeah, like Portal is, that's more of a puzzle game than a first person game.
True, yeah.
So like that game is, I love playing because I like puzzles primarily. Oh Jesus.
Whoa.
There's one.
Whoa.
Oh, ow. Oh. Okay. Regroup. But like for instance, I really am interested in playing Cyberpunk when it comes out. So, that's, even though it's a first-person shooter game, it's more of an RPG with first-person elements. Jesus,
Right.
get out of the way. Jeez
So things like Skyrim and the Fallout, let's say, you would play.
Yeah, and the thing is, the nice thing that I like about Fallout and Elder Scrolls is you can go into third person, at least.
Right. Yeah. That's one thing that because I play a lot of Outer Worlds, especially lately, and despite the developer having people that it's Obsidian, they've literally worked on Bethesda games and Oblivion and Fallout and stuff. They don't have a third person mode. They just don't. It's all first person mode. You're not allowed to do third person. So I feel immersed, but I feel like I want to see my character in third person. I like having the option.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was very big on. Oh my god, I can't get this.
Ooh.
Oh, I killed. Oh no, I didn't. There it is. Now I killed it. Yeah, I'm big on having the option to flip between two. So I was really hoping that what's it called? That Cyberpunk would have an option to switch, especially because Witcher was primarily in third person. But the game, at least from what I've heard and read, the game is primarily first person, but it does have third person elements where when you're driving. So, what is happening to him?
What is he? Is he?
Are you okay?
What's going on?
Did you have too much mead? Stop it.
Where do you need me?
That worked at least.
What the hell was that? That was so weird.
Okay.
I guess he just needed a knock on the noggin.
Oh no, he's back.
Oh, there he is again.
Right.
Is he supposed to follow you?
I can do this.
I don't know. I still have the icon for kill the corruptors and the cultists, but there are no corruptors or cultists left.
Is this soft locked? Did we break the game?
Oh, there's somebody.
You're just hitting him for no reason, the poor guy.
Where is he? Really, dude? You didn't hear the whole fight that was going on over here?
Nothing there.
And now you're dead.
Well, nothing there either. Okay, now there you go.
Hell.
Talk to Olin.
Dude,
is
weren't
he
you
dead?
just...
Hear me out.
No, he's just on the floor. Weren't you just up there, doing the electric slide?
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will.
This
The
one.
Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her.
Ancient
Is
device?
she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. The killers who came for me at the Proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Karja.
The Shadow Karja.
Except they're not like any Karja I've
Karja.
known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
You know, Karja sounds like some sort of
Oh, it's not a
weird
superstition. Their devil is real.
Like,
it has a name,
Mexican,
voice, the
Jamaican
most terrible voice, and
taco.
they do its bidding.
You say this devil with the Eclipse worship has a name?
That was a weird laugh.
That's what I call it.
And you've heard
It sounded like a constipated laugh you would have after eating a
Just
burrito
once, when it saw you,
called Karja.
voice, a cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones,
Jangle?
hollows your guts.
Ah,
Metal
yes.
sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of the devil.
Someone forgot to put their antivirus on.
Yeah, pretty
that's what
much.
that's what that's what that's
Why are
telling
the
me.
Eclipse digging up ancient machines?
Yeah,
How
so
did they
the
get
voice
them
that
to
we
work?
heard was
I thought
of
they wanted
Lance
to stop,
Reddick,
but they brought them
Oh.
back to life. Plus
which
some kind of device
he
into the
is
corpses
the
so that
voice
Hades
act.
could
I mean,
whisper to them and call
the
them from their
actor
grave.
that
I've
plays
felt that kind of machine before.
in John Wick,
Are there
and I'm
others?
trying to remember the
Yes, the ones you fought
the
today,
hotel
they're all
manager.
corruptors, but there are others.
Sharon. That's his name.
Bristling with ancient weapons. Those
Sharon.
they call death
Yeah,
rays.
that's the name of the hotel manager in John Wick. Is Sharon.
After today.
Oh, yeah,
anything is
okay.
possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
Because in the first John Wick, he was just known as the hotel manager. They didn't give him a name, but I think in the second or third one,
Dig the pit.
the owner of the hotel said his name, and that's how they know his name.
Wasn't
What are
he
these
in
Eclipse
Oz
cultists
too?
after besides
I think
me?
he was in
They
Oz.
never said.
Was he?
But
Let me
given
find
the
out.
cards
You know,
of
that
civil
jail-
war, they
that
must
show
want
with
all
jail.
throw
He was in The
Sodom
Wire,
and take
I
Meridian
think.
back.
He was in a
He
lot
was
of
in
good
a lot-
shows,
He was in
actually.
a lot of stuff.
I don't
He was in
know.
DuckTales.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me.
Ooh.
Tall, strong.
Yeah.
badass. And who is he?
The terror of the sun.
Interesting.
Stamper
He's
of
in a lot of
Okay.
stuff.
the Osram called him when he was the
But
man
was he in the
against
old
champion.
DuckTales or the new DuckTales?
The new
If
one.
only he died with his king.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
Feels like he's the type of guy who was an actor and he does more voice acting now.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but
Yeah, I
why
think-
you?
Yeah, because
I
he
was
was
a
in
scoundrel.
the new
I rummaged in dark
Castlevania
places, good at
as a
what I do.
voice.
I suppose they knew I
Hmm,
would
okay.
serve them well as a
Not
scout.
a specific
I-
character.
I'd taken a delve near Maker's End.
What's his face?
When I
Philip
surfaced,
Philip
they
Lamar,
were waiting.
Hmm.
I laughed when
who
I
used to
showed
be on
them
Mad
first.
TV. He did the
Then
same
he
thing.
showed me Helis's
Mm.
encouragement.
He's the guy who plays Green
They
Lantern
laugh
in
at
Justice
me.
League.
They kept
Yeah,
me
yeah.
focused to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access
I
to
can't
Meridian.
not
Yeah, he
see
also
that
did,
as an
um,
onion ring.
Too much dirt under my nails.
Like,
Well,
it
Philip
just
Lamar
looks like an
also
onion
did
ring.
Samurai Jack.
Whatever Ursa or Aaron
Oh yeah,
said,
that's true. Yeah, he
the
did.
troops heard every word
He has
from my
really like a
voice.
really good repertoire
That's
of
why I
voices.
couldn't warn you.
Oh, yeah.
If I tried, they would have killed my family.
I've heard enough. It's time to
Time
finish
to
this.
judge you.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
That's something a protagonist always hears.
All right, your life is forfeit.
Nah. Redeem yourself.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Olin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Go to the place where your family is being
I will pay you back in many, many onion rings.
We'll make their lives
Onion rings you've never seen.
I didn't earn this.
Some
mercy.
dipping in tartar
I
sauce,
will
some
die
barbecue.
to make myself worthy of
I'll
it.
even die
I will be
to
waiting.
find the mysterious and legendary honey
Bloomin'
mustard.
onion.
Oh crap! Bloomin' onion.
full already.
Oh, okay.
do you
That
do you fancy yourself an onion ring? Do you eat an onion ring on a regular basis?
Does I eat the onion rings? I not on a
Do you
regular
partake?
basis. It's like I need to be in a mood for it. It's not like a side
see.
dish, It's not like fries, Like a side dish of fries is something I'll have with, any burger I go out to eat. But onion rings, it's more
Wait,
like,
hold-
you know what? What?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, onion rings is more of a, like, oh, I'm in the mood for onion rings today. And then I'll have onion rings with my meal.
What do you dip it in?
I like Hunyan mustard, yeah. Honey mustard. It's a good
Hunna-
combination.
It sounded like you were gonna say Hana mustard. Hana mustard.
Should have brought a
All right,
car.
that's good.
And I like ranch with it as well. Ranch is
What's that?
good.
What's that dip sauce that they do at Burger King? It's like the zesty whatever.
I don't know because I don't eat at Burger King that much, actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if maybe Burger King's better in Japan than it is here.
It's exactly the same.
Okay, because I don't like
The
Burger
o-
King
the
that
o-
much.
The only difference is that the patties here are actually better. They get Australian beef instead of American beef, and
Oh.
you know how like when you eat burgers at Burger King, you sometimes get a headache.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
always.
You don't get a headache here.
Need
Like
that.
the patties
okay.
taste a little different. Yeah,
Interesting.
but like
Then he's in trouble.
the burgers are just the same. There's no special burgers. It's just that the patty's different compared to McDonald's here. McDonald's here has a lot of like weird stuff on their menu. Same with Wendy's.
Huh.
Like the McDonald's here, like they officially have a triple cheeseburger, like officially, like it's on the menu.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and like for any burger, you can add an extra patty, and they call it like it's like a weird name. It's like a big. It's like a big normal burger. It's hard to
Big
explain,
Mac?
but like they, yeah, kinda like they just double the patties in the burger.
Interesting.
I wouldn't try it. It's like it sounds ridiculous. Like there's no need for that.
That's kind of sounds way too much.
Yeah. And
I
at
have-
Wendy's, they have like truffle fries, which is like fancy and tastes really good.
Thanks for the help.
But yeah, Burger King's the same.
Okay.
They have a quad cheese Whopper where they add like 4 different cheeses into one burger. That one's pretty good. What do you normally eat with fries though? Like I was about to go back to that. Like
Oh,
like
like if
what
I
kind
go
of
out,
meal?
if I go
Yeah.
out and get like a burger, it normally comes with a side of fries.
What, you don't feel like talking?
What if there's
So
is there anything that's not a burger that you would eat with fries?
I don't know. It depends on where I'm going, really. Like if there's like a wrap that comes with a side of fries, it's more like does the meal that I'm getting come with fries? Is more my thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. I don't know why, but like a wrap with fries just doesn't. It doesn't sound right. Does it? Is it just me?
No, yeah, that's true.
Like
Yeah,
I-
it doesn't
We
really
need to
sound.
talk.
It really doesn't.
Like I feel like I
sound
would get apple slices or like. I don't know. Like it just doesn't sound right. Like I'm sure people get
What are
it.
you
Like
doing
nothing
out here
against
all
it.
alone?
It sounds
Where are
weird.
your men?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna risk their lives.
I think I normally do. Like if it's a wrap, it would be like a warm wrap or something like that. I don't know.
Sorry I had to drag you.
I don't really have an example of a wrap that I would eat with fries because I don't eat wraps that
You know,
often.
take down some machines.
Yeah.
others.
Right. I'd hate to see
It is a wrap, a taco.
Get started.
I think it might be the other way around.
Is a taco a
taco-
wrap?
I think a taco is a wrap.
But a wrap is not a taco.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah,
I'm sober, so no.
I think.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking.
Well, what
straight.
makes that difference? Because it's the same tortilla wrap, right? So like,
Tell me exactly
how is it
what
not a
happened,
taco?
Rosa. Start from the beginning.
No
Like if I got a chicken taco,
She
right,
left.
Mm-hmm.
and then I got a chicken wrap,
A few of her best
like what is in the wrap that's not in the
Her best
taco?
men. But she didn't bring you.
No. I'd been
it's an
don't-
interesting thought. It really bothers me because people call things different here. So like I get confused. I'm like, that's not a sandwich, and they're like, it's a sandwich, and I'm like, but it doesn't look like a sandwich, and they go, it's a sandwich, and I'm like, well, I guess I think I have a different concept of what a sandwich is.
Yeah.
They beat her so bad.
They think they got these things called an open sandwich, and it's a sandwich with one slice of bread
Well, when I find a soldier who
and
did
just
this,
things on top of it.
they'll be
Like,
sorry too.
would you say that's a sandwich?
Wait, it's one slice of bread with things on top of it?
Yeah,
All right.
No, that to
Like
me
this-
that's not a
Relax
sandwich.
and I'll
it's a sandwich here.
Come on, follow me.
That's
You see what I mean? Is it kind of crazy? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like yeah, they're like, yep, it's called a sandwich. It's an open sandwich, and I'm like, it's not a sandwich anymore.
an
It's
open
just
sandwich.
yeah, it's weird, man. Like
Like do they eat it open so like it's flat in their hand and they eat it like that, or do they kind of fold it in half?
It doesn't make sense.
neither. They get like a fork and knife,
What?
right? Like isn't that weird? Like is that not that's it's just
Yeah.
not a sandwich anymore, right? Because a sandwich you
Yeah.
grab with your hands and eat it. If you don't do that, then it's no longer a sandwich, but it's still considered a sandwich. Just like why? Like what? That's a salad, I guess, at that point.
Yeah, I don't. That's so confusing.
Almost there.
I know.
It's like oh, you know what it is? I know exactly what it is. It's a bread plate.
It's a bread plate. Yeah, the bread is the
instead
plate.
instead of like a bread bowl, like they do with soups, it's a bread plate.
Yeah, I did make
Yeah,
that
this is
argument,
Where the
and they're like, "No, it's still
our soldiers have been over it.
a
not a
bread.
sandwich.
It's like an open sandwich." Yeah,
It's not a sandwich. It's not.
Please.
because they do the same thing with burritos, right? When you go to a burrito place, you can get an open burrito, and I'm like, "That's just a burrito bowl." And they're like, "No, it's
You
an
can
open
get
burrito," and I'm like,
burrito.
"Yeah,
So-
because it's like the tortilla is at the bottom,
Uh-huh.
and then all the ingredients are on top, but it's different than a burrito salad to them. But to me, like the only difference between an open burrito and a burrito bowl is that there's no tortilla in the burrito bowl.
Yeah.
Like it's just like what is just conceptually just feels weird.
Yeah, I would
Good.
agree
Jesus.
that like that's just a burrito bowl.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
guess like another thing that people would get shocked about is that like you go to Taco Bell here and they don't got beans. There's no beans at
They
Taco
don't
Bell.
got beans?
No beans. Yep.
Why
You get a
don't they
burrito,
got
there's no beans. They just don't have them. There's no beans in them. There's no beans anywhere in that restaurant. Isn't that weird?
Pork
Just
cake?
getting a burrito and there's no beans. Just rice. Just rice, cream, or like chicken or like cheese or whatever. No beans.
Interesting.
It's tragic. That's what that is. Freaking tragic. It's a travesty.
It's like you got no frijoles?
Yeah. Legit, I was freaking out the first time. I was like, did you guys miss the beans? And they're like, we don't have beans. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have beans? Did you run out? They're like, no, sir, we just don't. There's no beans in this restaurant. And I'm like, I asked a few more times. I'm like, so did you guys run out of beans? They're like, no, we just don't. We don't have beans. And I'm like, so you don't put beans in the burritos? And they're like, we don't. And then that's when I got it. I'm like, that's weird.
It's like they don't
Like-
have beans.
They just don't have them. Yeah, yeah. There was one day, like I got like my own beans from an import shop, and like I prepared them, I boiled them or whatever, and I brought them in a little baggie, and I went to Taco Bell and I put the beans in the burrito, and it was really good. But I'll never do that again because it's like so much work just to have a bean burrito.
It's like I want
was-
beans in my burrito.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're at time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, well, thanks for watching, everybody. hopefully, you know, hopefully we're gonna be back at it, you know, back on a good schedule.
Yeah.
We'll get episodes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.